Hey everyone at the Bridgewater International Poetry Festival. This is Poppa Mac at the M Squared Homestead in Manitoba, Canada. I have two poems I'd like to share with you for the 2020 virtual festival. Both of these poems come from my new collection called Ramblings from an Old Cowboy. This collection took me out of my comfort zone as none of the poems included are cowboy poetry. First one is called Forgotten, and it's in three parts. One, finally, he's getting out of that hellhole called Afghanistan. It's too bad he's not leaving whole. Afraid of returning to a life forgotten. He's not quite sure how he's going to fit in. Well, his life will never be the same. He is suspicious of everything. And when people look at him, he believes they can see what he has done. Two, the military says he should be happy as he came back alive. He has the rest of his life ahead of him. While he's heard the horror stories about the VA and worried if anyone will care when he needs them. Most of his friends didn't serve and don't understand, no matter how much they say they do. Well, they question why he sits with his back to the wall. He doesn't smile and his eyes have lost their soul. Well, his family doesn't get it when he has an outburst. Most of the time, don't even ask what's wrong. Well, he's made to feel weak because of them, and he begs for forgiveness. 3, he feels like another number in the system called VA. It was supposed to have been designed to help vets, but seems to be a big part of the problem that fails veterans every day. Well, they forgot he was waiting as the office closed down, and then they told him it's not their problem. You see, they were overbooked, and they suggest he comes back tomorrow. Well, he gets overlooked by employers every time he applies for a job. They simply refuse to look past his military service, and that's enough to make him break down. See, he's not asking for handouts, just what he was told he had earned by serving. It's funny how quickly people forget those who are willing to die for them. The second poem I'm going to share with you is called AK. Subject matter is a little bit raw, so I do apologize if it offends anyone. I kissed the barrel of my AK tonight. It tasted sweeter than I'd remembered. I adjusted the stock to fit the crook of my knee as my fingers caressed the trigger lock. I wondered where the key for this thing was when I noticed it sticking right out of the lock. Well, that's good to know for later. And the magazine just lay there looking innocent. Magazine was made to hold 15 rounds but had a pin in it for 5. Well, if I do it right, I'm not going to need more than one. It's a good thing the ammunition is stored away like the law states. Well, all of it, except for these few laying in the bottom of the gun case. I wonder if I still know how to load this damn thing, in case I need it later. Well, rounds clicked smoothly into the magazine, and it slipped into place with ease. I'm not sure why I'm worried about later, because I have everything here for right now. The key turns in the trigger lock, it splits in two, revealing my escape. That's a good thing the safety is still on while I check the fit once more. It feels strangely comfortable, as if it was meant to be. My fingers never even trembled when I flicked the safety off. But why am I hesitating? It would be so easy. The ultimate escape for someone who runs away. All of my pain and suffering would be over in an instant, and I'm pretty sure no one would care if I'm gone. But slowly, I clicked the safety back on and released the magazine. I took the stock from my knee and I laid it across my lap. As I sat there, my eyes welled with tears. It was the first time I'd ever cried over any of this. The saltiness of my tears pooled with the sweetness of the barrel. They were dancing together like some ballet of death. My hands trembled as I repositioned and locked the trigger. The shells popped out of the magazine onto the floor. I just left them there for now. And once again, the AK lay in wait until next time. Well, I had lunch with friends the next day. Hugs and handshakes all around. It was 2 hours of catching up and bullshitting. And when asked how I was, I smiled and said, I'm okay. Well, thank you all very much. God bless, and God willing, we'll see everybody in 2021.